Felicity! Where are you now? The dishes I asked you to do aren't done yet.
Sorry, Margaret. My stomach's feeling really tight and I can't move. I'm taking a rest in my bed.
What? What are you indulging yourself for? Pregnancy isn't an illness, you know.
Indeed, but I have a high-risk pregnancy. My doctor told me to take it easy.
You started maternity leave early and have been at home. Well, since you're not working, you better do housework.
That's still work. I should be mostly on bed rest, you know.
Bed rest? That's a bit dramatic.
I know I can't stay in bed all day, so I've been doing what I can. I don't want to risk anything happening to the baby, you know. Can't you help with the housework a little? You're just watching TV in your room, right?
Stop complaining and get things done quickly. Otherwise, you'll end up regretting it.
Please stop threatening me like that.
It's not a threat. I'm serious.
You're too much. The other day, you threw my things away just because I talked back.
You were at fault, you know. In this house, what I say is absolute.
Forcing me to weed under the scorching sun while I'm struggling with morning sickness? That's way out of line.
I've said it many times. Pregnancy is not an illness. Your things were thrown away because you're a bad daughter-in-law. I hope you deeply reflect on that.
Geez, you've changed, you know.
How?
When I met you for the first time, you said you were happy to have a nice girl like me in your family.
Well, Gardner was still here back then. I had to play the role of a kind mother-in-law. He seemed to really like you, always nagging me to treat you well.
So when he passed away, you changed your color.
You got it right. There's no way I would like the thief who stole my precious son.
So I guess your attitude toward me won't change in the future.
Your existence alone is already annoying. On top of that, if you can't even handle chores properly, you're just a hindrance. I wish Vincent would divorce you.
I see.
If you don't want to be divorced, stop whining and start doing what you're supposed to do. First, clean up all the dishes in the kitchen. After that, clean the living room, and while you're at it, clean my room too.
Your room too?
Oh, if you dare to defy, it won't just be throwing things next time. Is that okay with you?
All right, I'll clean up. Hey, honey, how's your business trip going? Is it a good time?
Oh, hey, what's up? I'm kinda busy right now.
Working this late?
It's not really work, but there's a lot to do during the business trip, you know.
I see.
So, what's up?
I'm thinking of moving out.
Moving out? What are you saying all of a sudden? You used to say you were happy living there.
That's because your mom was still nice.
She hasn't changed a bit.
Since your dad got sick and passed away, she did change, you know.
How?
She throws all the housework on me, and if she doesn't like the way I do things, she yells at me. Lately, she's even resorted to throwing my things away.
That's called tough love, isn't it?
Are you taking her side?
She's being tough for your own good. Don't you get it? Lately, you've just been lounging around and pushing all the chores onto her.
I'm pregnant.
So what? Pregnancy isn't an illness.
You two are saying the same thing. You know that I have a high-risk pregnancy and need to take it easy.
I'm a man, so I don't really know about pregnancy. So, what's the deal? Did she say something to you again?
When I wasn't feeling well and was resting, she demanded that I wash the dishes and clean.
If you don't like it, just say no.
If I refuse, I don't know what she might do. I'm worried sick about what might happen to the baby. So I think it's better to move out and just get a place for us alone. It would reduce stress and be better for the baby.
Why don't you move out alone then?
What?
I don't even mind divorcing if you'd like.
Divorce?
If you dislike her that much, there's no future for us.
But we're expecting. Can't we just live separately from her?
Nope. I can't leave her alone, especially now that Dad's gone.
But
I'm an only child, so I should look after her. You can go to your parents or do whatever you want.
that doesn't mean we have to get divorced.
If you can't get along with her, then we have no other choice. I'm not planning to separate from her, you know?
Honey, have you always been this much of a mama's boy?
What did you say? Is it wrong to care about my mother?
That's fine, but aren't you crossing the line? When we got married, you said you would prioritize me the most.
A wife and a mother are different, you know? A wife can be replaced by anyone, but there's only one mother in the world.
That's a harsh way to put it.
Just so you know, even if we divorce, I won't pay child support.
What the heck?
Of course not. It's your choice.
What are you talking about? It's a parent's obligation, so it doesn't matter.
Shut up. Anyway, I have to go. I'm busy.
Wait, Vincent.
I'm willing to accept your decision to part ways. Take your time to think until I return from my business trip.
Felicity, I heard from Vincent. Are you seriously thinking about getting a divorce?
No, I haven't made up my mind about it yet.
Phew, that's a relief. Finally, you're thinking about leaving. I can breathe easy now. I won't have to see the face of the useless daughter-in-law anymore.
Margaret?
Oh, still hesitating? You want to get away from Vincent, right? Just file for a divorce already.
It's not that simple. We're expecting a child together.
There are plenty of single moms out there in the world. You can do it too.
I still hope to raise the child together with him.
Do you want to be punished again?
Excuse me?
You've got quite a big belly now.
Yes?
It looks like a balance ball, so I just want to hop on top.
You're despicable. There's your grandchild in my belly.
If you divorce him, that child is a stranger to me.
Okay, I'm leaving.
Really? Lucky me.
My unborn child is important to me. Staying with you puts its life at risk, so I can't do it.
But where are you going? Your parents live quite far from here, right?
I'll find a place to rent.
Good for you. File for divorce too.
That's something Vincent and I'll decide together.
No, do it right away.
I can't decide on my own.
You know, he also wants it to. He doesn't want a wife who uses pregnancy as an excuse to neglect housework. So when he returns from his business trip, we'll start divorce proceedings right away.
Sigh. But let me stay here for a bit longer.
Why? Don't you want to leave right away?
I need some time to find a new place.
Well, the divorce is decided, so you're completely useless now. Get lost quickly.
Please, I haven't found a place to live yet.
Why not try camping out somewhere?
That's not possible. I want to avoid putting stress on my body. I'm concerned about the baby.
I don't care. Since you're getting a divorce, I have nothing to do with you or the child. Just disappear from my sight.
Understood. I'm done here.
Oh, good.
When I just got married, you were really sweet, and I was genuinely happy back then. Vincent was caring too, and we were in love.
What the heck? Are you trying to reminisce or something?
I believed that was the real you, so I endured it all this time.
There's no such thing as a good relationship between in-laws. Don't delude yourself with fantasies.
I get it now. Okay, I won't be coming back.
Obviously. I don't ever want to see your face again. Pack up your stuff and get out.
Well, thank you for everything. Goodbye.
Felicity!
What's going on, Margaret?
Why aren't you answering the phone?
Sorry, I'm at the hospital for a checkup right now.
Come back.
Why? What's the matter? You kicked me out, remember?
I'm retracting that. Just come back. You're having trouble finding a place to live, right?
Not at all. Right after you kicked me out, I called my parents, and my dad came to pick me up. I'm staying with them now.
I see. But you can't stay there forever, can you? Just come back here as soon as possible.
Why? Did something come up?
Vincent brought a strange girl here. A blondie with a plastic face and skimpy dress.
Oh, that's his girlfriend.
What? You knew?
I could somewhat understand why you became cold after Gardner passed away. But when he started giving me a cold shoulder, I sensed something was off.
Okay.
He started working late and going on business trips all of a sudden. On top of that, he mentioned divorce even though we're about to become parents. So I hired someone to look into it.
Like a private detective?
Yeah. My dad introduced me to his acquaintance. Turns out he's been cheating on me with a jobless girl 10 years younger than him. She's the girl who's at your place now.
I had no idea he was having an affair. And with a flashy girl like that?
But from now on, you'll be living with her. You better try to get along.
No way! I won't let her stay here. Listen, it's unbelievable. She doesn't do any housework. Even when I give her instructions, I don't know if she has some hearing problem or just ignores me, but she never listens. When I scolded her, she grabbed me and dared say stuff like, "Shut up, old lady." It was really scary.
Oh, sounds like you've got a boisterous future daughter-in-law now.
No way. Who would want a girl like that? Living with that rough, arrogant girl is way worse than having you around.
But you kicked me out.
So I'm telling you to come back. I'll be in trouble without you around, you know.
I promised I wouldn't come back, remember?
Oh, come on.
Well, now let's add another villain here.
What?
Felicity? Why is Mom here too?
Vincent!
Ugh. Felicity, what the heck are you doing?
Can I have a little time right now?
Well, I have the day off today, but...
I want you and your mom to face reality together.
What the heck?
Even though your mom treated me horribly, you never defended me, right?
Of course not. She's always right. You were slacking off too much.
You didn't really think that, did you?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Vincent, you sided with me because you thought she wasn't fit to be your wife, right?
No, that's not it. He pretended to be on your side because he wanted to be with his girlfriend. Oh, just so you know, denying the affair is pointless now. I told your mom earlier, but I've hired a private detective. I have evidence.
Uh-oh.
I know everything. Even when you claimed to be on a business trip, you were actually on a date with her. When I messaged you the other day, you were with her, right?
I admit cheating was wrong, but you wanted to leave the house, didn't you?
Your mom was treating me horribly, but you didn't stand up for me. What else could I do other than leave?
Well...
I became a nuisance to you, I guess. Taking advantage of your mom bullying me, you used it as an excuse to get a divorce, right?
It's not true, right, Vincent?
Mom, don't believe a word she says. She just wants to blame me.
You can't talk your way out of it. Well, you must be happy to have gotten rid of me as you wished. Your mom doesn't seem too pleased, though.
I finally got rid of the pest that was bothering us, only to find a new one. This time, it's worse than a pest. It's a virus.
Too bad.
A virus? That's harsh.
Why didn't you tell me that you had a girlfriend?
Sorry, Mom. I couldn't bring myself to admit I was cheating.
Don't tell me you're thinking about getting married to her.
Well, actually, she's pregnant, and we're planning to get married as soon as the divorce is finalized.
She's already pregnant?
Well, then getting married is the only option. From what I've found, she used to hang out with shady people, and she seems quite tough. Watch out, Margaret.
Shady people?
Geez, don't say unnecessary things. Mom, you kicked her out because you thought she wasn't a good wife, right? The new girlfriend looks flashy, but she's a really nice girl. You'll come to like her soon.
That's not happening. She doesn't do any housework, and her language is terrible. There's absolutely no chance of accepting her as my family.
Don't you want me to be happy?
Of course I do. But I don't want a defiant daughter-in-law. Break up with her right away.
Jeez.
Anyway, I don't like any woman getting close to my precious son, no matter who.
You see, Vincent, she isn't wishing for your happiness. She just wants to claim you as her possession.
No way. Are you really that kind of person?
Please, Felicity, come back. You're better than that flashy girl. I apologize for everything.
I already said no earlier.
I'll do anything to earn your forgiveness.
I don't want your apologies now, and we've already filed for a divorce, so forget it.
There was a time we got along well, remember?
No, I want nothing to do with you anymore.
Then what am I supposed to do?
You just need to live happily with your son and his future wife.
I don't want that. Vincent, break up with her now. Call off the divorce.
Cut the crap, Mom. You kicked her out.
You did too.
Enough. I don't want my happiness interfered with, so I'm cutting ties with you.
Are you throwing your mother away?
In the end, both of you were pretending to care about each other, while only thinking of yourselves.
Are we done now? I'm out of here.
Wait. I'll demand alimony and child support from you.
What? I can't pay. I'm using my money for the wedding with her. Plus, she's pregnant. I'm already overwhelmed with that. I beg you not to meddle with my happiness.
You think you can get away so easily after betraying me and our baby? I don't care if you have to borrow, but pay up. Ask your girlfriend to help you.
Stop it. She's not working, so she has less money than I do. If she finds out about this, she might call off the marriage.
Then you just have to figure it out.
I told you I don't have money. Consider my situation.
None of my business.
Mom, can you pay on my behalf? You'll do that for me, right? I'm your precious son after all.
You've got to be kidding me. You're not my son.
What? You used to say I was the most important person in the world.
That was when you were mine and mine alone. If you care so much about another woman, I'll gladly cut ties with you.
What the heck, Mom?
Let's save the mother-son quarrel for later. I've said what I wanted. I'm leaving now.
Wait. We should meet up and talk.
We won't. Ever again.
Wait, Felicity. Please, come back.
I don't want to go into debt. Spare me.
Vincent and Margaret, despite talks of cutting ties, stayed together in the house along with his girlfriend. Margaret, reaching her limit, demanded that they leave. But the assertive girlfriend managed to talk her down. The three continued to live together in an uncomfortable atmosphere today. Moreover, my attorney successfully negotiated alimony and child support, so Vincent is now drowning in debt. Obviously, life has been challenging for the couple, and Margaret has even taken up a part-time job. According to the neighbor, there are daily arguments and sounds of things being thrown around in their house. I'm truly grateful to have left that house when I could. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl and am enjoying blissful times at my parents' house. My maternity leave will end soon, so I plan to enroll her in daycare. I'm committed to nurturing and raising her, supported by the love and assistance of my parents.